welcome to Home with the Hudsons. Today I want to walk you through the homemade gifts that I am making this year. I like to bring homemade gifts every year and they change a little bit depending on how I'm feeling that season. So the first things that I'm working on are for my nieces and nephews. I wanted them all to have matching hairbands for the girls and bow ties for the boys to wear to Christmas Mass. So I crocheted them. I'll put the links to all of the patterns I used in the description box below so that you can find that and also any materials that I've used. These were really fun to make and I think they turned out just darling. My son loves his bow tie. He also thinks it's cute and is very excited to wear it. And these particular projects come together pretty quickly, so if you are already familiar with crochet, this is a potential last-minute gift that you can make for the little ones you love in your life. The next homemade gift is also a crochet gift. Admittedly, this one is not really one you can whip out in a night unless you're like really committed and really familiar with crochet, but I made a mobile for my youngest niece. I made one for her older sister as well. So the older one got a mobile with suns on it, so she got a daytime themed one, and the younger sister gets a nighttime themed one with stars and a moon. And here I am painting the beads on it to match the one I made for her sister. I put pink beads on that one as well, and the different sizes are different shades of pink that I just kind of mixed together. I think the beads add a whimsical touch of girlhood to the mobile. I really like the look once they're added on there. I liked it with the older sister's mobile too, and so does their mom, so she requested it again. Here is the star and the moon that I made for the mobile, and again I will link the materials and patterns that I used in the description box below. And here I'm just using a yarn needle to thread the beads onto the different shapes, the stars and the moon, and I do that in different designs to add a little bit of variation. Sometimes I put the beads right next to each other, sometimes I put knots in between them to add more spacing, and this just really added to the variety of it. And then I attach the different shapes on a metal hoop by just twisting it around. I don't glue it, I don't tie it, nothing like that. I just twist it on there a bunch of times until it kind of stays in place. And I do that with every single piece except the moon. I did just put the moon in the middle of it, so that one didn't get twisted around at all. I find this to be the easiest way to attach a mobile together. Maybe one day I'll try something else, but I haven't needed to so far. And then when all of the pieces are placed where I want them to, I take all of the strings together and I just tie it in a knot and then cut any of the excess string over, and then it can be hung by the knot. But I think it turned out really cute. Here it is when it's all complete, and after it's cut, everything is staying in place. All the beads look really cute. All the little shapes look really cute. It turned out to be a really excellent gift, and I think this is something the family will cherish for the rest of their lives. I really enjoy crocheting things, especially for the kids in my family, things that they can look back on and say, oh yeah, my aunt made me that. And I have a lot of ideas in my head, so there will be more things that I crochet coming up for the little loved ones in my life. The next thing that I make every year is a calendar with pictures of our family on it. I make this through Walgreens. This is a really easy last minute one. And they also usually have a 50% off coupon this time of year, so it's very affordable. I just gather all the pictures from the year before, put them in the month I want to, hit auto adjust, and it practically makes a calendar for me, and then it's ready the next day. This one is one you can definitely do. Next, I made these baking mixes in a jar. I will also link the recipes that I used for these down below. I made a brownie one and a chocolate chip cookie one. I just put all the ingredients in the jar, tied it with a little ribbon and the instructions for other ingredients to add and what temperature and everything to bake it at. And this is how I will gift it to them. It is essentially just like buying a boxed brownie mix, but better ingredients, cuter display, and it's just a grab and go kind of thing. Everybody loves brownies. Everybody loves chocolate chip cookies. There's also several other kinds of recipes out there. Pancake mixes, hot chocolate mixes, whatever you want. You can make an herb mix if you want, which I might do next year when I have more of a garden. But these also turned out darling, and they will be delicious. I think everybody's going to really like these gifts. This is another one where you probably have a lot of these things on hand, and you can whip this up pretty quickly if you need a last minute homemade gift. I just really love being able to make things for people. I think it adds an element of love because I took time. There's also, in a lot of these, an affordability element. I already was going to buy all of these baking ingredients, for example, and now I just get to use them in the gifts. There's something about working with your hands to serve the people you love that is just so fulfilling. I believe that we are made in God's image, and I think part of that is being creative. And making homemade gifts is a wonderful way to practice that creativity in a way that also shows people how much you love them and that you're thinking of them and want good things for them. I really enjoyed making all of these gifts, and I hope that my loved ones enjoy receiving them and using them as well. I also love the practicality of these food-based gifts. Sometimes it can be difficult to figure out what to gift somebody, especially somebody who has everything they want or somebody who doesn't want a lot of things and is kind of more minimalistic. Food-based gifts are so wonderful for them, either mixes like what I just showed you, or now here I'm prepping my sourdough starter to do some baking to give people bread, and I'm also going to be bringing pie crusts and homemade canned apple pie filling. Those are also wonderful gifts. You just get to eat it. It doesn't have to take up space in your house, and you get to be filled with this wonderful, delicious, more nutritious food that you just can't get unless somebody is making it for you. And people tend to appreciate delicious food. So if all else fails, make them a mix of something they would like, or make them an actual food that they would like. Again, that's pretty quick and affordable. You have ingredients in your house to whip up something, and I'm sure the loved ones in your life would enjoy it. Here I am making the pie crusts that I will be bringing, like I mentioned, to make the apple pies for our Christmas celebration with my family. I'll just whip these up, put them in the fridge, and I'll bring the pie crusts and the apple pie filling. I already tried this homemade apple pie, and oh my gosh, this truly is the best apple pie I've ever had. I will link the recipes for the crust and the pie filling as well. It is so good, and I can't wait for my husband's side of the family to try it now. I think everybody's going to really enjoy this. thank you for joining us here at Home with the Hudsons as we went over the homemade gifts that we're giving this year. I hope this inspired you to make something for your loved ones, especially if you don't have a gift for them yet, or if you need something last minute. Share with us any cool handmade projects that you make or the food that you make, and let us know how it goes. From our family to yours, I hope that you have a Merry Christmas, and join us next time as we go over even more ways to make your house a home.